Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And, of course, good morning, Mini. Wait a second, I was supposed to play Mini Metro today. Wait a second.
Let the record show.
Dang it, hold on.
This
Stop everything.
Was here first.
I meant to play Mini Metro today because there's been a new update to Mini Metro. And I completely forgot until right now. Right this very moment, I remembered that there was an update to Mini Metro, and I wanted to play Mini Metro. Because how often do you get to say that there's a new update to Mini Metro? We're gonna play Mini Metro today. Good God. This is what happens when you run a Twitch stream, the first thing you do in the morning when you wake up. This is what happens, you forget things. You forget horrible things, you forget good things. Shut up, Tropical Sweet Paradise! Good morning, Leah Fireheart. Leah was here first. God. Fortunately, I don't have to change the I should change the game because we're playing Mini Metro. But listen, there's a new update to Mini Metro, which is why we're doing this. Hey, look, it's Mini Metro. You remember this game? There are trains. All right, did you update? Do I need to do anything with you? I just kind of opened it. Here we go. Auckland. Damn it! Fishingworth told me there was an update. Fishingworth, did you lie to me? There. We've exited that. The stream's off the rails, which is a good start. Here, we're gonna go to this scene. Hello. Fishingworth told me that there was an update to Mini Metro with a new level, and I just kind of, assumed that that was correct. Did Fishingworth lie to me? What happened here? Properties. Updates. Yeah, you should be updating right now. Did I get jebaited? I might have gotten jebaited. I might have gotten fishing baited. Fishingworth might have baited me. Of course. Here we go. No. Greetings, commuters. This is from a Mini Metro update. Mini Metro is now stopping in Uzbekistan's capital city, Tashkent. Okay. So it's got to be there somewhere. Maybe it's not all the way at the end. Maybe it's not all the way at the end. We're going to play Mini Metro. Damn it. And then we're going to do Wordle. We're going to do this thing. It's going to work. Hopefully. Hopefully. Mini Metro? There we go. All right. Good morning, Twitch.tv, etc. Mini Metro. You know, it's probably the daily challenge. If Dinosaur Polo Club is smart, there we go. Tashkent. Connect to the unique and vibrant stations that dot Tashkent, Uzbekistan's landscape. What are our challenges here? 500 passengers and 1,600 with tunnels on no more than one line. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to activate challenge mode, but we are going to try this. We're going to try this out. Tropical Sweet Paradise has done a thing. Might have bought a certain game. That's interesting. Alright, well. So, tunnels. Tunnels. On no more than one line. So, we are here in Tashkent. And it's been so long since I played Mini Metro on the channel. We're just gonna go... Just in case you're new. For those who have never seen Mini Metro, because it's been so goddamn long since we played it here on the channel, and, you know, heaven forbid you're anyway, so the stations have these people populating them, right? You know, right down here you can see that there's a square, a triangle, etc. here at this circle station. The people need to get delivered to the stations, and it's the job of the train to do that. And what I'm doing is drawing lines to deliver people to places. How about that? All right, let's see here. I'm not in love with this orange line right now, but we'll see. Give me another line. We'll open up our line variety here. So you can have up to a certain number of lines, which is determined by each level. In Tashkent, the maximum is 6. You also get 1 locomotive every week. Certain levels have some gimmicks as to what kind of locomotive or how many passengers they can hold, but here in Tashkent you get the standard 6 passengers per locomotive. And similar to mini motorways, you get other assets as well. You get tunnels, which are used for river crossings. Some levels call them tunnels, some levels call them bridges. It depends on what the real world city does. So in New York, for instance, they use bridges to cross rivers. So they call them bridges because they're bridges. How about that? Cannot believe that I am doing Mini Metro 101, but I also cannot believe that I fucking forgot to play Mini Metro. You know why? I realized why I forgot. I set a reminder on my phone, and I left my phone in my bedroom. So, I don't have my phone. Anyway, we've got this blue line here. It's got a, it's got a couple of circles at the end of it. Let's take a locomotive, and I will take an interchange. Interchange is something that, I'm just going to slap this right here on my central square. It's going to double the capacity of that square. I'm going to immediately, actually, hold on. There are now no circles on the blue line. That's a problem. You go do that. And you go do that. Cool. So what you want to do with Mini Metro is you want to make sure at all times to have at least one of each of the basic shapes, that being circle, triangle, and square, on your main line here. I think, you know what I think? I think this, I think we might want to draw a brown line here and shorten this orange line. Let me do that. Tropical Sweet Paradise has redeemed a hydrate along with Frex's, or whoever that is, hydrate emote, so fine, we'll hydrate, lest we dehydrate. Okay, so let's actually go here. I wanted to talk about wrestling today because it's what we do here on the channel all the time, constantly, forever. We talk about wrestling. More specifically, I wanted to talk about AEW because last night's episode of Dynamite was great and eventful. They had a big title unification match, CM Punk versus Jon Moxley. Good morning, Kyozo. I'm going to take another line, I think. Yeah, just going to take another line here. This green line might need a little bit of additional support in a second here. Yeah, I'm going to put another locomotive here on the green line. Just get these guys moving a little bit more quickly. This station seem to transfer very slowly, but it has been a while since I played Mini Metro. Full disclosure, it's been a minute since I played Metro, so we'll see. But last night on Dynamite, they did CM Punk and Jon Moxley to unify the AEW title, and Moxley won in like 3 minutes. It was a squash because Punk's foot is still hurt, which is cool. Like, that's a great story to tell. I worry that they're just going to do an immediate rematch on pay-per-view, which would kind of cheapen it, though. That's basically my thought. I think it was really cool to do what they did. It was a massive surprise. They put it at the top of the hour. They sold it as this huge big match, and Moxley just fucking blitzed him. I think it would be a disappointment if they wind up saying or having Punk want a rematch and getting it and then just winning the title again. That would be a bit of a disappointment to me personally. So our challenge, incidentally, is to, well, first of all, our challenge is to figure out a way to get this guy up to, all right, let's do that. And then I'll run the blue line up there. I don't really love that, but I do need to I really want to have a circle on this brown line. So, yeah, we'll do that. And then for this square up here, there is that challenge about 1,600 trips with tunnels only being on one line. If I redraw the orange line like that and maybe have this circle fall under the purview of the green line, I don't really love any of that, actually. Not a massive fan. Let's take that off the green line and draw a yellow line. That'll do that. Okay. So we got 2 locomotives on the orange line, 1 on this tiny little yellow line, 2 on the short green line, 1 on the blue, and 1 on this brown line. This brown line's got 3 consecutive squares on it, which isn't really great, but it's fine. Probably. It's fine. It'll be okay. Let's put this circle on the yellow line. We'll have it go down to the southwest. The green line go to the... Yeah. Okay. I think it would be really cheap if Punk just cuts a promo, gets a rematch, wins the title, and off you go with Punk as champion. Because, like, the way they did the story last night on Dynamite is Punk came back entirely too soon and his foot is fucked, right? I don't know how you get from Punk came back entirely too soon and his foot is fucked to Punk is capable of defeating Moxley and is once again the AEW champion, hooray, in the span of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 11 calendar days, right? I don't know how you get from there to there. Even if, like, next week's Dynamite is in Chicago, the pay-per-view's in Chicago, it strikes me as weird. It strikes me as weird. But, hey, I'm sure they popped a big rating for the match. It was a really cool segment. Maybe Moxley will just win the rematch, although I don't think they're going to have Punk lose clean in Chicago. I don't think that's going to happen. So, I don't know. It's fun. It's interesting. From a storyline perspective, it's always good when AEW is good and interesting. Yeah, there are things they can do. There are things they can say. He can, train hard, eat his vitamins or whatever. There are things they can do. My fandom of AEW is being tempered a little bit right now just because I am this is something I've noticed about myself, and I don't know what it says about me as a wrestling fan or a person or like a consumer of media, but back in the day, like in the early 2000s or shortly after the end of the Monday Night Wars, or even before then, in the late 90s when there was a wrestling war, I was the kind of wrestling fan who loved hearing about backstage gossip, right? I loved hearing about, oh, this guy has heat with this guy is holding this guy down, this guy is such an asshole, all of that. I liked hearing that kind of stuff. I ate up that kind of media. I was on wrestling news sites. I was on wrestling news sites more often than not. I was on message boards. I was that kind of fan. Nowadays, at least when it comes to AEW, I just don't like hearing about it. I don't like hearing that, talent X has legit real world heat with talent Y, and, that's why this segment went a certain way. Talent X doesn't want to work with talent Y. I have this notion, and this is a notion that AEW created. Like, this is something AEW very intentionally did, especially at the beginning of the company. I have this mythical idea in my head that everyone in AEW loves being in AEW, that AEW is just great, and there's very little drama. Everyone's happy to be there. Everyone gets along. I think I called it I've talked about this before on the channel, and I think I called it the shining E-Fed on a hill. It's basically that. But, I mean, even fucking E-Feds didn't have the kind of backstage harmony that I'm trying to pretend exists in All Elite Wrestling, even though it very clearly doesn't. So I don't like hearing about, oh, MJF might not show up at this pay-per-view because he's mad about something. I don't like it. Even setting aside the entirely real possibility that at least some of it is, again, being intentionally, that's the word I was looking for, being intentionally disseminated by AEW. even if that's the case, I just don't like hearing about it. So I don't like hearing about, Thank you, Mini Metro. I know that. Has it been that long? Wow. It's been that long, I guess. All right, give me another couple tunnels, because we've still got a few bodies of water here. Oh, look, a circle. Good. Let's put that on the brown line, because the brown line really did not have another circle. Yeah, now we can straighten out the brown line. All right. I've got another carriage. I'm going to slap that on this incoming locomotive for the orange line, because our central square is getting really, really backed up here. But it's okay. But yeah, I don't want to hear about it. I want to pretend that it's not real. I want it to not be real. More so than that. I want everybody in AEW to be generally friends with one another, even though that's never ever possible in a group of, you take a group of, let's say, 150 people. You're not going to have everybody in that group of 150 people be friends with one another. It's just not going to happen. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just a whiny baby. Maybe I just, want to stick my fingers in my ear and go, it's still real to me, damn it. Even though it's professional wrestling, which was never, in fact, real. Damn it. All right, this orange line is kind of becoming a nightmare, actually. And I'm not entirely sure what to do about it, but I have an idea. I have an idea that might not be great, but we're going to see. Let's take a locomotive and a carriage. Here's my idea. I'm going to chop all of this crap. All of this crap. I'm going to chop all of that off the orange line. To answer a quick question that came up in chat, and I will catch up with chat in a minute here. I would not complain about rating someone who's playing Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is a good game. I don't know. Is it a hot take to say that Fallout 4 is a good game? Fallout 4 is a good game. Lowercase g, good. It's not a great game, but it's a good game. All right. Let's draw. Here's my plan, by the way. I'm gonna try to hit the achievement, and we're almost there, actually. So we're gonna try to keep tunnels off of each individual. We're going to try to keep tunnels only on the orange line, but I am going to draw this spur of a purplish pinkish line right here. So we're going to just try to shorten all of this nonsense off of the orange line. This is not a great line right now because there are no triangles on it, but it should be okay-ish. Hopefully. Hey, look, a triangle. In a terrible place, not where I wanted one, but still. We were just talking about them. Alright, so I think I've said my piece when it comes to AEW. Like, I want to pretend that everybody's happy. I want to pretend that everybody gets along. I want to pretend that everybody is truly and most importantly obsessed with making the best wrestling show possible and not at all obsessed with, getting themselves over or being world champion or... It's like, oh, I want to make a great wrestling show, and if I happen to get over in the process, well, that's just peachy. Yeah, that's not how anyone thinks, Goog. But, anyway. Let's redirect this. Yeah, we're starting to run into problems with these consecutive stations at the end of the lines. But it's going to be okay, I think. We're just going to have to babysit this green line a little bit more than I otherwise would like to. You're going to be okay. This station right here, if I get an interchange, I might make this station an interchange, because what's happening is the pink line is going to drop all of its triangles right here, and the orange line is going to be responsible for taking care of them. Let's take a locomotive and, oh look, an interchange. Well, I did just say I would do that, so let's do that. So this station is going to be a transfer point from the orange line onto the pink line, and that's basically going to be fine. Here. Blue line gets another locomotive to save that station. Brown line picks up that square, which is okay. All right, let's scroll up in my chat window here. Kyozo says, good morning again, Kyozo. Listening at work is hard. Time to zone out for not being a wrestling guy. Is okay. That's true. We do talk a lot of programs here on the channel.
Hi. What? Nora.
You know, you meowed while I had my mic hot during a deposition yesterday. It was embarrassing. Cat. All right. You drop all your stuff there, and then actually, let's send you out this way. You're gonna be fine. Drama is fun when it resolves well. In Survivor, if drama ends in bad blood, I dislike it. Yeah, same. Listen, if it turns out that everybody eventually gets along and CM Punk puts over Hangman Page and stops taking pot shots at Eddie Kingston, well, that'll just be ducky. That's not gonna happen, probably. And if Thunder Rosa stops apparently getting in real world heat with Britt Baker,
less than 3.
that'll be ducky as well. Good morning, Pepito __ 15 months in the Goog Troop. Holy crap, Pepito. Holy crap. Thank you, my friend. 15 months for you. I do appreciate it. All right. Aloy is a cutie. It's a random fact, but a true fact. You stop. Hey, Leah Fireheart wants me to give you a treat, so come get a treat. Is that why you're meowing? Do you want a treat? Stop. Why do you meow? I fed you. I have filled your water dish. I opened a window for you. Here. Yes. There's a girl. There's a kitty. Hi. I take it. Okay, there's a good girl. Yeah. Now, your tail is currently in front of the blue line, so I can't really see anything, but I'm sure it's fine. Let's go. Leah has never played a Fallout game. 4 is the only one you've watched, but you're kind of liking it. Fallout 4 is a good game. It's very different from... Fallout has had a lot of iterations over its lifespan. Fallout 4 is a very different game from Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas, which are probably the most popular ones. But there are also Fallout fans who will say that Fallout 1 and 2, which are, more top-down, old school RPGs, those are the real Fallout games. So you're wading into a pit there by diving into Fallout fandom. But hey, Fallout 4, again, a good game. All right, let's take a locomotive, and I'll take a carriage. We are training your cat to bother you during Twitch streams. It's possible. It's entirely possible. Here's a circle for the end of the blue line. Okay. Leah has been... Wait a second. I did not think, Leah, that I would be the kind of Twitch streamer where my viewers are harassing me for tail, but... Anyway. Pepito says the new map, which is what we're playing now, is giving him a hard time, especially trying to beat the special challenge, which, incidentally, I think we've done. Like, the challenge is 1600, we're at 17, and we've only had tunnels here on this orange line. So... I feel like pulling an Elle Woods and going, what, Pepito? Like, it's hard? Alright, let's drop a locomotive and a carriage there. This pink line is in trouble. Yeah, I need you to come rescue this, and do I have any spare locomotives right now? I'm also gonna pull this brown guy over here just in case this goes there. Let's have 3 consecutive circles at the end of the green line. Ooh, that pink line almost fell apart. That almost did not last. Okay. You need to get back on the brown line, please. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, TSP. Thank you for being here as always. All right, we got a square there on the green line. This pink is really falling apart. Really not doing well. All right, here's a locomotive with nothing to do. On the orange line, you can come rescue this station, por favor. Yeah, brown line needs help. The pink line is actively dying. Circle down here. We'll pick up on the orange line like... Gross. Let's kill... No, let's take you. Hold on. If we take you, move you there, then I can take you off of here, turn you that way, put you there. So the orange line, there we go. That's a different rotation for the orange line, but it should be okay. You need to come up this way, rescue the end of the line. Thank you. Can you hit the central square and then rescue that? No, actually that brown line is just fucked. Shit, I think that's where we're dying here. Yep, that's where we're dying here. 1,920 passengers over 83 days. Not bad, I gotta say, for our first foray into the brand new map of Tashkent. And we did indeed deliver 1,600 with tunnels on no more than one line. Okay. So hey, that was a pretty good map. I'm betting that today's daily challenge in Mini Metro was Tashkent. Is that right? Yeah. No, it's Paris. Paris 1937. You know what? Let's do the Wordle. Let's do Wordle, and then I think we might hang it up. Let's see here. Where is... There we go. Bop and bop and bop. All right. So, Tashkent, we had a great time. Knocked out the challenge, and we learned nothing. Okay. Well, what about choir? That's a word I can't pronounce, but one that does give me a little bit of information. Is it clock? Are we paying tribute to Scrubs character, Dr. Molly Clock? No? Well, that's a deep cut, but okay. Let's see here. It could be, it's not cloak. We know that very obviously. It's not cloth. We know that. Just looking at the board, we can tell exactly that that's not there. Is it... Byron with the crab rave. Is it... Leah has an idea. I would be intrigued to hear your idea. Is it... No, it's not clone. Is it cloney? Does it look somewhat similar, as though it's almost an identical copy? Is it a little cloney? No, cloney's not a word. Okay, fine. Let's see here. Well, it's not... This is not a word. Yeah, you're like stomping and clomping your feet. That's a word. It's totally a word. It's not the word, but it's a word. Oh boy. All right. And again, Is it, hold on. Do I have a drop specifically catered to this Wordle word? No, I do not. Uh-oh. Y'all are so damn confident that I'm gonna get this. Nora. Yeah, thank you, Byron, except for one small problem. That's not the word. What about... This is a misspelling of a supermodel's name, not an actual, word. It could be clown, Pepito. That's a 5-letter word. That fits what we know. It is as likely as anything else. Woo-hoo! Okay. Thank you, Pepito. Is there anything else that it could have been? Like, would I have eventually fallen on it just because there are only so many 5-letter words that start CLO? I think I would have gotten there. Like, it's not going to be cloys. I wouldn't have done that because it's not going to be the pluralization or that kind of thing. It's not going to be a 4-letter word with an S on the end of it. I'm going to humor myself and say I totally would have gotten that. eventually, but Pepito saved us all some trouble as I struggled with it. Thank y'all so much for watching today's episode of Good Morning Mini Metro. Yeah, not Good Morning Mini Motorways. Totally forgot what game we were playing there. But listen, let's drop some very helpful triangles in the chat because we actually played Mini Metro today. And I want to let y'all know I will be back on Twitch later tonight playing Control as we jump in to the DLC. We take a look at some post-game stuff in that, so I hope you come back for that. Until then, thank y'all so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and goodbye.